Hey guys, I'm Dan Wolf. Welcome back to the channel. I've got another little blueprint ready for you if you're kind of having a little African area going on, or if you have some kind of little, kind of African themed vibe you're using in one of your zoos. And this is my Tamu little kind of like what I've did for you guys. You can switch it out, of course, with anything, but I just put a little gulpy down here, just like a little drink shop. But yeah, I thought this would be really cool as just like a little corner. Snack stand, drink stand. Probably could, you could probably take this door out and put a little set of bathrooms in there. Really taking inspiration from Animal Kingdom, right kind of like in Harambe Village. The guests actually go inside there and eat. Remember, it's like these two big wooden doors and they've got air conditioning and seating inside there. But really for our purposes, I just kind of wanted to decorate this as kind of like a, one of your little Main Street prop type buildings. So I didn't go like massive large back here or anything like that. And I kind of I end capped it with a circular building, really like the thatched roof, and was able to put some windows on the front. Like maybe that was some kind of, little upstairs loft apartment or something, maybe above the shop, or maybe the owner, like they run the refreshment stand during the day, but this is the living quarters, and where they actually kind of like sleep and live, I guess. And really thought it was cool to, like right here in this little corner, I had some little trees to start off with, but I was like, it just really doesn't have enough presence right there. Like something just felt like essentially really underwhelming to me. And I was like, let's try one of those Brazilian nut trees and just really sink it in. And I think it came out really awesome, kind of lining up right beside the little apartment. And then of course I've got this little tree growing up, kind of like they do in the actual Tamu, but the tree grows up to the side of what is essentially like a broken up awning, and then the ivy and stuff is growing onto the roof. Even in real life, if you're there right now, that is kind of a cool little feature, how that is kind of growing over into the top of the restaurant. Then we got the little Good Eats sign here off to the corner of the building. Still really can't totally capture the stack stone or like the blocks like they had, like like the real building looks, but we're able to capture it pretty close right here. I'm kind of liking how you can tell the building is older, and bricks and stuff is falling off, and so it definitely, it works for what we're trying to do. And then of course, Haribo, I absolutely adore his little river rock kind of stacked stone pieces. So for this particular blueprint, I went ahead and incorporated them as well. And they just look so awesome. Even here at the front of the little apartment door, like the little house, I've got them right there kind of holding up the lights. Moving over this way, I've just got some random kind of like little crates and pots and little pans, and just an old Coca-Cola poster right there. Figure this could be like an upstairs attic area for supplies and such. Added on a little bit of thatched roofing, which is really what the real thing looks like. For you keen-eyed people, I've got you a little hidden Mickey back here. And a little back door to get out of the back of the restaurant. Two little windows looking out of the back of the attic. And then of course you've got this little walkway up here that when they're done with work and the last drink has been served, they can come across their little walkway and into the upper level, probably of their sleeping chambers or whatever you have, whatever up there. But yeah, so this is it, guys. This is a next little addition, because so now I've got you that, and remember I also have you the little Harambe guest house here as well. We just did that a couple days ago, so now you kind of have a little pairing up here, and I'm really going to help you kind of get your little African village on, at least your little Main Street and little refreshments and stuff. This one is a little large. We'll go ahead, I'll jump over into Lost Creek and show you where it's at, but little bit large for you. You could probably, even if you took the blueprint, you could probably just even cut this apartment section off and just use the refreshment side if you wanted. So really versatile little piece. Really fun. Same as this. And so real quick, while I've got you here, let's jump over. We'll jump over into Lost Creek, and I'll kind of show you where I've put this little guy. I've moved your ranger station, got rid of the, but remember guys, that was really more so themed like with Australia in mind, whereas this is full on Africa vibe, Harambe Village, Animal Kingdom. I just think it looks a lot better taking the place of the ranger station. And who knows, maybe if Lost Creek ends up getting like an outback area, you know, Queensland coast area or something, we'll bring that ranger station back. But for right now, I think this is the better, kind of like the better thematic option than having that ranger station. But if you come right through our little African tunnel here, see, I've made some changes. So you've got Tamu off to your left now, right when you come in. Move the little gazelle statue. And then I thought this actually looked cool because look over here, like as far as the lighting goes inside Lost Creek, it's kind of shaded over there, and it kind of blocks people from being able to walk off that way. So it kind of contains the crowd flow. And then look, they're already over here getting their drinks and their refreshments. So I thought that, and then, you know, obviously too, we can turn out this way with more, maybe the elephants, you know, we'll get some stuff figured out. And then, you know, we'll do some stuff kind of obviously moving back there as well. And that wasn't the only thing that I messed with. Taking a tip from Wyatt Workshop and Mario's technique and using, look, I've used like 4 different people, and using Lucas, I think Lucas 007's kind of like mud wall. Check it out. I've totally redid Val and Earl's kind of back wall. And I think it looks so much better now like this than kind of the way I had it. And I think this is just an awesome type layout now. Kind of like to keep them in back there. Doesn't that just really look a lot better? Kind of, you know, making you really feel like you're back here in the Africa section. And then also too, remember the building I just showed you guys, the guest house is up on this little hill now. So since we never actually attached any kind of drink machine or drink stands or food stands, I figure it would look cool, kind of elevated, you know, up on this little hill, because it's not really a guest interaction point, as more so just helping with the, you know, with the theming of the African area. And I think it looks just killer, kind of elevated above the path back there. And I actually want to use that. I want to use this cliff technique even more so throughout Lost Creek than just right here with the rhinos. Even though I love, you know, this looks really cool, I think I could do it even better and kind of incorporate that into the designs as we kind of move further into the African area, and maybe even go back and look at some of the other designs we've did for some of the earlier animals, and kind of maybe see what we can make happen with that. But yeah, so Tamu is in the Africa section now. And you guys will have to let me know if you end up using it in your zoos anywhere, and send me a screenshot. Would love to check that out. And also, just to spruce this up a little bit, check it out. I brought in some grass and some bushes, and I did us another little Lost Creek sign with the little metal pegs kind of into the rock holding it up. So I thought this would be like a good little photo spot, like you and your friends stand right here and get the Lost Creek, the Grizzly Falls kind of in the background. So I thought that was cool. Just something to kind of, you know, liven up that little area. And then of course the otters are the first little critters you meet. And then you kind of make your way back into guest services and Big Brody and the restrooms, and of course Wild Burger up there on your right. The wolves, we've still got the floating pandas. I have not brought in the alligator mod yet, but we will. We'll get the gator trail going again soon. And of course, bring back Gary and the little sheep and the donkeys. But right now, especially with me on my African kick, we are rolling with Lost Creek's Africa area. And I just love how this little Tamu came out. But Basic Builder's actually doing some really cool Africa builds right now as well with respect to Animal Kingdom. He's like, dude, you're going to have to slow up. You're taking them all. But I am just having a complete blueprint blast right now. So, but anyways, guys, yeah, I'll go ahead and jump on out of here. I know I've blabbered on enough and kept you all here, but I just kind of wanted to show you that progress I made on that and kind of what has been going on in Lost Creek this last week or so. Love little bongo hardwoods, little I forget what they call them. American ibis? What are they? Yeah, white ibis. Okay, American white ibis. There's Val. Val checking out the people in the mud. Val is the muddy guy. So yeah, really, really just fun build. Big guy. So yeah, anyways, I'll jump on out of here. And as always, you guys, give me a thumbs up if you end up enjoying this video and let me know down below what you think. And of course, the workshop link will be in the description below. So I hope you guys have a good end to your weekend, and we will get into some more Animal Kingdom mischief as soon as some inspiration hits. I'll get into Google Maps right now and kind of start looking around. So thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.